My name is Juliana, and I learned the hardest way possible that blood doesn't always mean loyalty. I've been married to Derek for 5 years. Everyone said we were the perfect couple. You two are relationship goals, my sister Amanda would say at family dinners. I hope Ryan and I can be like you someday. I smiled every time, never knowing she was studying us like a blueprint for destruction. It was Mom's birthday party when everything fell apart. The whole family gathered at her house, aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone. Juliana, can you grab more napkins from the storage room? Mom asked. Sure thing, I said, heading toward the back of the house. I opened the storage room door and froze. Derek had Amanda pressed against the shelves. Their lips were locked. His hands were all over her. Amanda's eyes flew open and met mine. She gasped and shoved Derek away. Juliana! Derek stumbled backward. This isn't what? My voice came out eerily calm. Isn't you making out with my sister? Please, let me explain, Amanda begged, straightening her dress. I stepped inside and quietly pulled the door shut behind me. The lock clicked. You know what? I'd love to hear this explanation, I said. Tell me, Amanda, how long? She looked at the floor. 6 months. 6 months, I laughed, but it sounded hollow. Derek? Baby, she came on to me, he said quickly. She's been obsessed with me since… Don't you dare! Amanda's voice turned sharp. You pursued me. You said your marriage was falling apart. Oh, so you thought you'd help it along? I asked her. Derek moved toward me. Juliana, we can work through this. It was a mistake. Don't come near me. I held up my hand. We're locked in here anyway, Amanda said, trying the door handle. Juliana, open this door. No, I don't think I will. I pulled out my phone. Who are you calling? Derek's voice went tight with panic. I smiled as the phone rang. Someone who deserves to know what his wife has been doing for 6 months. Juliana, please don't, Amanda whispered. Ryan answered on the second ring. Hey, Jules, how's the party? Ryan, I need you to come to Mom's house right now, I said. Bring your phone. You're going to want to record this. Record what? Is everything okay? Your wife is locked in Mom's storage room with my husband. They've been having an affair for 6 months. The line went silent. Ryan? I'm on my way. His voice had gone cold. Don't let them out. I hung up and looked at my sister. He'll be here in 15 minutes. He works close by, remember? You're insane, Amanda hissed. No, I'm done being the fool. Derek tried reasoning with me for the next 10 minutes. Juliana, think about this, he said. Do you really want to embarrass us in front of your whole family? Embarrass you? I laughed. You did this to yourself. We can go to counseling, he continued. People work through affairs all the time. Not interested. Amanda sat on a box in the corner. I never meant to hurt you. Really? When exactly did you plan to stop? I asked. Were you going to keep sleeping with my husband behind my back forever? It just happened, she mumbled. Nothing just happens for 6 months, Amanda. That takes planning, lying, sneaking around at family events. You always had everything, Amanda suddenly snapped. The perfect grades, the perfect job, the perfect husband. Mom always loved you more. So you decided to take my husband? My voice rose. That's your justification? You don't understand what it's like living in your shadow, she said. I'm an accountant, Amanda. You're a surgeon. You make 3 times what I make. It's not about money. Someone knocked on the door. Juliana, it's Ryan. I unlocked it and stepped out quickly, locking it again behind me. Ryan stood there, his face pale. Behind him, I saw Mom, my brother Kevin, and several cousins in the hallway. What's going on? Mom asked. Derek and Amanda have been having an affair, I said clearly. I caught them in there. Mom's hand flew to her mouth. Kevin's face darkened. You're lying, Mom whispered. Ryan's jaw clenched. Let me see them. I unlocked the door. Derek and Amanda stood there, guilt written all over their faces. Is it true? Ryan asked quietly. Amanda started crying. Ryan, I can explain.
Is it true?
Yes, she whispered. The hallway exploded with voices. Oh my God, Mom said. You've got to be kidding me, Kevin shouted at Derek. That's your sister-in-law. Ryan walked away without another word. I followed him. Ryan, wait! He stopped in the living room. I need to call my lawyer. Can you take photos? Document this? Already done. I showed him my phone. I took pictures through the door crack before I locked them in. Timestamps and everything. Smart. His voice cracked. How are you so calm? I'm not. But I'm not going to fall apart where they can see it. I should have known, he said. She's been distant for months, always on her phone. My friend Jessica appeared at my elbow. Jules, what do you need? Can you call Attorney Williams for me? I want to file for divorce tomorrow. On it. Jessica pulled out her phone. Mom approached, tears streaming down her face. Juliana, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, Mom. How could Amanda do this? She shook her head. How could Derek? Selfishness, I said flatly. That's how. Kevin came over with his phone out. I recorded them admitting it. You might need this. Thanks, Kev. Derek emerged from the hallway. Juliana, can we please talk privately? No. I made a mistake, a huge mistake, but 5 years of marriage meant nothing to you when you were sleeping with my sister, I finished. Amanda tried to approach Ryan. He held up his hand. Don't, he said. Don't come near me. Ryan, please, I love you. You don't know what love is. Attorney Williams met with me the next morning. I reviewed everything you sent, she said. The photos, the recordings, the timeline. This is pretty straightforward. What are my options? I asked. Given the adultery, you're in an excellent position. We can file for fault-based divorce, which means he gets nothing from the marital assets. He co-owns our house, which you can buy him out of, or force a sale and keep your equity. He committed adultery. The court won't be sympathetic. I nodded. Do it. Derek called me 17 times that day. I didn't answer once. Ryan and I met for coffee that afternoon. How are you holding up? I asked. I threw her out last night, he said. She's staying at a hotel. How about you? Derek's at his brother's place. I changed the locks. Good. He stirred his coffee. My lawyer says I have grounds for a favorable settlement, too. They really screwed themselves, didn't they? Completely. He paused. My family wants nothing to do with Amanda anymore. My mom called her a disgrace. My family's the same with Derek. Kevin threatened to beat him up. I had to talk my dad out of it, Ryan said. Mom called me that evening. Family dinner Sunday. You're coming. Amanda is not invited. What did she say when you told her? She cried and begged. I told her she made her choice when she betrayed you. And Derek? Your father told him if he shows up at another family event, he'll have him arrested for trespassing. I felt a weight lift slightly. Thanks, Mom. Sunday dinner was different. The whole family rallied around me and Ryan. I can't believe Amanda would do this, Aunt Carol said. You girls were so close. We thought we were, I said. Uncle Mike shook his head at Ryan. You deserve better, son. We both do, Ryan said, gesturing to me. Derek tried to show up. Dad met him at the door. This is a family gathering, Dad said. You're not family anymore. Sir, please, I need to talk to Juliana. She doesn't want to talk to you. Leave or I'm calling the police. Through the window, I watched Derek walk back to his car, defeated. Amanda called me that night. I almost didn't answer. What do you want? I asked. I need to explain, she sobbed. There's nothing to explain. You wanted what I had, so you took it. It wasn't like that. Yes, it was. You said it yourself. You lived in my shadow. Well, congratulations, Amanda. Now you have Derek all to yourself. Except he's broke and you're a pariah. Mom won't talk to me. Dad blocked my number. Even Kevin. You destroyed this family. What did you expect? I'm your sister. You were my sister. Now you're just the woman who slept with my husband. I hung up. The divorce hearing happened 6 weeks later. Attorney Williams smiled as we entered the courtroom. This is going to be quick. Derek sat with his lawyer, looking miserable. The judge reviewed the evidence. Mr. Patterson, you committed adultery with your wife's sister? Yes, Your Honor, Derek mumbled. For 6 months? Yes. And you were caught by your wife at a family gathering? Derek's lawyer spoke up. Your Honor, my client admits his mistake and hopes for an equitable... Equitable? The judge raised his eyebrows. Mr. Patterson, you don't get equitable when you commit adultery. Mrs. Patterson, what are you seeking? Attorney Williams stood. Full marital assets, Your Honor. The house, the cars, and the savings. My client wants a clean break. Granted. Divorce is final. Mrs. Patterson keeps everything. Mr. Patterson, you have 30 days to remove your personal belongings from the residence. Derek's face went white. Your Honor, that's everything we built. That you destroyed through your own actions. Next case.
Outside the courtroom, Derek tried one last time. Juliana, please, I'm begging you. Can we just talk? We just did. In front of a judge. I love you. I made a horrible mistake. You made a choice, repeatedly, for 6 months. I'll do anything to make this right. There's nothing to make right anymore. I walked toward Attorney Williams's car. Ryan's divorce finalized the following week. We met for celebratory drinks. Amanda lost the house, too, he said. Her lawyer tried to argue, but the affair evidence was overwhelming. How does it feel? I asked. Like I can breathe again. He raised his glass. To freedom. To freedom. Jessica joined us. I heard Derek got fired. What? I looked at her. His boss found out about the affair. Said it showed poor judgment and moral character. Apparently, there's a morality clause in his contract. Ryan laughed. Karma works fast. Amanda's hospital is reviewing her conduct too, Jessica added. Apparently, sleeping with your sister's husband while being a representative of their ethics board doesn't look good. Couldn't happen to better people, I said. Mom called later that night. Thanksgiving is next month. You and Ryan are coming. Amanda is not. She tried to call you? Every day. I finally told her that I'm ashamed to call her my daughter. She made her bed. How's Dad handling it? He says he only has one daughter now. You. Tears pricked my eyes. Thanks for telling me. You're my girl, Juliana. Always. I ran into Derek's brother at the grocery store a month later. How's Derek doing? I asked, being polite. Honestly, terrible. He lost his job, his wife, his family. Amanda dumped him last week. She dumped him? Said he was a loser now that he had nothing. She moved to another state. I felt nothing. No satisfaction, no sympathy, nothing. That's unfortunate, I said neutrally. He keeps saying he destroyed his life for nothing. He's right about that. I walked away and didn't look back. Justice isn't always about revenge. Sometimes it's about standing up, speaking the truth, and letting the consequences unfold naturally. Derek and Amanda chose betrayal, and they got exactly what they deserved. Each other for a brief moment, then nothing. Have you ever had to choose between family loyalty and standing up for yourself? Sometimes the people closest to us hurt us the worst. Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.